Hello and welcome to this video on finding the inverse of a 3x3 matrix on a calculator, also known as the relationship between matrices and sentences. So from our accompanying handout, this is the problem we are being asked to consider. 3 of the subjects available to A-level students at the school are economics, film studies and geography. The total number of Year 12 students enrolled for these subjects in 2023 was 84. And it doesn't matter whether any student was studying more than one, this is just the total number enrolled across all 3 subjects. 34 more Year 12 students were enrolled in 2023 for economics than were enrolled for geography. In 2024, there were 15% more Year 12 students enrolled for film studies than in 2023, and 40% fewer Year 12 students enrolled for geography than in 2023. There were 32 Year 12 students enrolled for film studies and geography in 2024, and we've been asked to find the number of students enrolled in 2023 for each of the 3 subjects. So let's use X, Y, and Z to represent the number of students enrolled in 2023 for economics, film studies, and geography. So the total number of Year 12 students enrolled for the 3 subjects in 2023 was 84. So if X is the number of students studying economics, Y film studies and Z geography, then the sum of X, Y and Z is going to equal 84. Hence X plus Y plus Z is equal to 84. 34 more Year 12 students were enrolled in 2023 for economics than were enrolled for geography. Well, economics is X and geography is Z. And if we subtract the number of geography students from the number of economics students, we get 34. So X minus Z is equal to 34. And notice I'm trying to keep my X, Y's and Z's on the left-hand side of the equation and just put a number on the right-hand side. Taking the next 2 bullet points together, in 2024 there were 15% more Year 12 students enrolled for film studies than in 2023. So that'd be 1.15Y, because Y is film studies. And 40% fewer Year 12 students enrolled for geography than in 2023. So that'd be 0.6Z. And that in total is equal to 32. So now we can take our 3 equations and rewrite it as a matrix equation. So X plus Y plus Z equals 84. The coefficients of X, Y and Z are all 1. So we get 1, 1, 1 on the top row and 84 for the answer. X minus Z equals 34. So the coefficient of X is 1. The coefficient of Y is 0. The coefficient of Z is negative 1. So 1, 0, negative 1. And the answer is 34. And then for our final equation, the coefficient of X is 0. The coefficient of Y is 1.15, the coefficient of Z is 0.6, and the answer is 32. Now you could work out the inverse by hand, as we've done before, but here are the instructions for each of the C, W, and EX on how you find the inverse matrix. I'm not going to read through the instructions, but you should be able to get the answer at the bottom left using our 1, 1, 1, etc. matrix. And then to find our answers, we can multiply our inverse matrix by our 84, 34, 32, which gives us 49, 20, and 15. And hence, in 2023, there were 49 economics students, 20 film studies students, and 15 geography students. Thank you for listening.